Hello everyone, xHedra here bringing you episode 30 of Exoria, a mod pack by DavQuest. Okay, so in the last episode we completed a quest line, but now it's time to start progressing into some real good tech. So in tech progression, we've done a good progression, but we kind of put some things aside. I want to get the void ore mining stuff underway and a couple of machines here because we got to get started with an industrial machine. I want some basic resource easier and compact storage even more compact. So I want to complete these 3 quests and then this one, and we'll see after that. But it means we're going to have like 2 list events right now. First thing first, I need to start some quartz because I know I'm going to need a lot of quartz. And I don't think that I have enough. So, well, a lot. I don't need that much. Let's not exaggerate. But I do know that I need some quartz. Oh, so that's some glass. Let's put that in here. There's going to be some noisy explosion, unfortunately. So take that off. Let's put the quartz. And let's go back here and let's continue with whatever we're doing. Oh, yeah. Also, need to start more magma rack. More redstone. Let's grab, I guess, 2 stacks of that. Let's come down here and put that in here. Grab all of this. I don't know. What's the sieving situation like? Okay, so a lot of ash is being sieved, but so is a lot of dust. How much dust did I put aside? Let me check quickly. I have 1 stack of dust aside. So that's definitely not enough, but let's come here and let's grab whatever we have. Perfect, and then in here, let's put whatever we have in here also. Great. And, oh, steel. Let's go and grab whatever steel we have, 32. I should probably start more steel, but I'm so short on iron that it's not necessarily the thing I want to do right now. So let's put the steel right here. Let's put this back right there, and okay. Let's get started. So we're going to start with a list. There's just going to be one weird element to the list because I kind of forgot to put the what was needed for the frames. So let me come right here. Some people commented that the list wasn't showing properly on Cobblestone. Okay, so we want to make an igneous extruder, an aqueous accumulator, a modular storage with a tier 3 storage, a 3 fluid extractor, and a latex processing unit. For that, we're going to need 1 machine frame, 1 device frame, 1 machine case, 24 silver ingots, 22 gold ingots, 6 gold nuggets, 22 iron ingot, 8 copper ingot, 3 tin ingot, 2 invar ingot, 19 redstone, 1 circuit board, 4 chests, 3 glass, 15 quartz, 6 stone, and 24 Misty World Cobblestone. Perfect. So first thing off, we're going to... Okay, the silver. Let me talk to you about the silver. The reason we need the silver is to transform them into plate, and I already started 64. And the reason we need silver plate is for this. We need to make some silver sheet metal, because the silver sheet metal are going to be used in miniaturization with a block of Signalum and a ruby. Oh, I completely forgot to put the Signalum as part of my recipe. Oh, that kind of sucked. So let's check the Signalum right now so that I can give you that to add to the list right now. So Signalum, 1 Signalum is made with, let's get this, the Signalum blend. So we get 4, we're going to need 9, so we need 3 craft of that. So 3 craft is going to be 9 copper, 3 silver, and 30 redstone. So 30 redstone, let's grab that right now. And I don't know if I'm going to have time and or remember to correct my list. Let's grab all of that, 3 and 9. And do I have a pulverizer? I don't know. No, I've never made a pulverizer. Oh, okay, so that kind of sucked. But I'm going to have to live with it. So let's just do that right here. And we're going to come back here and put the redstone in here. Get rid of the iron. I'm going to come back right here and we're going to pulverize that. I want to get rid right now of the part that I forgot to talk about. Sorry. Something got caught in my throat. Okay, so let's just finish that quickly. And it's 20. Like, ideally, I would want to make more, but I don't need more for now. So I'm going to live with only that. And I'm thinking of a way of making Signalum a little bit easier. Well, I don't know if it's really that much easier, but I think I might have an easier way. I'm going to talk about that more toward the end of the episode. So let's just finish that. Wow. I really need the pulverizer. This is the proof because this is taking way too long. 8, and that's going to be 9. Perfect. Okay, and my bucket, I have 2 buckets, so let's go see what we have down here. And at the same time, we're going to check on the quartz. So if I come back here, quartz hasn't even started yet. At least the crystal shards are ready, and we can add those here because we're running out of liquid. Oh, derp. That's why the quartz never started. We didn't have... Sorry about that. We didn't have any liquid. So that's kind of sad because it's a waste of time. I still had sand here. Let's start some more. And let's just continue with the Signalum. I want to make this sheet metal ASAP. So let's get that done first. So like this, and silver, and pulverized copper. That's 1 set of Signalum. That's 2 sets of Signalum. And I'm going to go grab the last set of Signalum. Perfect, right here. So we can start cooking that. Great. Now let's just get some sand. I'm going to need 12 sand. And put all of that in the alloy smelter. Right here. Induction smelter, sorry. Okay, so now, ooh, that doesn't go there. So now one thing I wanted to show you. Let's go back to the Misty World. One of the things that we need for recipes is to make some furnace. But if you saw, I wrote some Misty World Cobblestone. Because Misty World Cobblestone act directly in the proper way. So I'm going to grab... Oh, I'm going to survive first. There's always a bad guy to attack here. That's kind of annoying, but it's part of the game. Wow. I feel... Yeah, I was going to say I'm hearing a third one, I think. Yeah, I was hearing a third one. Perfect. Wow. So let's go back and grab the resource that I wanted. Really? 4? Okay. You're going to make this painful. Visiting the Misty World is always an adventure in itself. Oh, now lag. I don't know where it is. Perfect. Okay, now let's hope this is the last time. So let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4 stack of those rocks. And let's head back home. So 4 stack of those rock should give me 1 stack of Misty World Cobblestone. Wow, weird loading. Anyway, so let's come back here. So like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the square gives me 64 cobblestone, and the 64 cobblestone gives me 8 furnace. That's a lot of furnace, but I don't want to have to craft furnace ever again. Now that you see how easy a recipe it is, I don't feel like I will need to do it again to show you. So the the silver sheet metal is how many? 26. Okay, so I was getting rid of way too much. 26. And my Signalum should be ready. Perfect. I'm going to factorize them into a block. And the rest of the Signalum I'm going to put here for now. And we're going to go outside and form that. So I also need, what was it? A ruby, I believe. Let me check. Yes, a ruby. So let's go grab a ruby. And now we can go upstairs and get that done immediately. So this is a very simple craft because it's basically 1 cube of silver sheet metal and just the Signalum block in the middle. So let's do that quickly. Like so. This in the center, that right there, and let's jump out. Wow. Jump out. Perfect. And the reason I didn't put the recipe for the rest is I said I needed some a machine frame. I have it. Said I needed the device frame. I have it. I said I needed some machine frame. I had all of these prepared in between episode. I should probably write those up in the list next time, and I'm going to try to be careful But because I'm always making some in advance, I didn't feel like I needed to include it in the list. The only reason I added what I needed for the machine case was that we never made that before. So I knew that it was considered like a brand new resource. So we had to account for it. Okay, so let me come back here, grab the silver plate, and that's going to give me 30. So technically, that's enough silver plate. Oh, that's enough silver plate so that if I had more Signalum, I'd be able to make more. Oh, make another one of these core, which I'm going to need. I'm going to need a couple of machine casing for sure. It's something that we're going to have to address at some point. But let's grab the rest of the recipe. Maybe my quartz is ready. And the quartz was really the limiting factor of why I was waiting for this. 8. Almost. So no, but almost. Although I think I already had some. So I might be okay. Let's just put some more glass in here and grab these crystal shards and get more started. I still haven't automated that part. There's just so many things I want to do. You know what? Let's grab the litherite and the diamond and everything at the same time, because I know that I'm going to need that. And how many quartz I say I needed was 15. Let's wait for one last one, and I'm going to be comfortable with that. Nope, not here. 15, perfect. So I have all my quartz. So let's go back here, and I'm going to get rid of the diamond, and I have way too many diamonds now. So let's put these diamonds. I'm going to put the litherite there also because I don't need the litherite right now. So now let's grab all of the rest. So gold, we need 22 gold ingot. Let's grab the 22 gold ingot. We also need 6 gold nugget. See, I don't have any gold nuggets, so I'm just going to grab one more gold ingot, put this in split, and split it up into the 9 nuggets, which is too many nuggets, but I really don't mind. We're going to need more later, so let's grab that. Then we need 22 iron ingot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, let's not count. Let's just get 22. And I know that I'm going to need, I think it's 3 iron gear. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty sure. Not 100%, but I'm sure enough that I'm willing to put all of this iron in here. And, oh, I already have an iron gear. So, nope, let's not. That should be enough to make sure that it doesn't create more. So now we're already going to have too much iron on us, but it's not a problem. I don't mind. Then we need, what's the next step? We needed 8 copper ingot. And I know that these 8 copper ingots are all supposed to go into copper gear. So let's put those in here. And while we're waiting for that, we need 3 tin ingot. Okay, so the reason we need 3 tin ingot, I already know it's because I'm going to put them into plates, and I'm going to make a bucket. I already have 2 buckets, but I don't want to use the buckets that I have for now. So let's just make this and grab another bucket. Then I'm going to need 2 Invar ingot. I didn't put the recipe for that because by now you should have a couple of Invar. And worst case scenario, grab 2 iron and 1 nickel, and that should give you 3 Invar when we needed 2. So if you needed that as part of the recipe, that's just how easy it was. So let's make that into a bucket. So 1, 2, 3 bucket. So now we have our bucket. And next thing is circuit board. Okay, so circuit board, we've pre-prepared a couple, and I strongly suggest that you always have some prepared because these are take a long time, and I've already shown the recipe multiple times. So we need 1 circuit board, and we need with gold, so 1, 2, 3, 4, not 5. Well, that's one too many, but who cares? Then we needed 4 chests. So chest again, because of this setup here, I don't write the chest because I can always come here and click and grab 4 chests. And if ever I run out of wood or pin or whatever, I'm just going to put some more in there and let it continue. Then 19 redstone. So let's grab 19 redstone. Okay, by the way, I already know that I'm going to need 2 blocks of gold. So I'm going to put that in the factorizer right now. Perfect. And I know that I'm going to need a block of redstone. So let's turn that into a block of redstone. Perfect. And 6 stone and everything else we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great. So now we have absolutely everything we want for crafting. So first, tech progression, we're going to go with compact storage, even more compact. The miniaturizations allow me to also compact storage now. The design I have in mind gives me the opportunity to store hundreds of stacks in one magical block. So we need a machine frame, which we've already made, and then we need a modular storage. So let's go right here and search for modular storage. And let's craft that in one go. I need, just one. I need one chest, one machine frame, and whatnot. So this is the modular storage. I'm going to put it right here because I like that it's close to this. But I can't put anything in there. Why? Because you need some storage cards. So that's why. As part of the list, I put everything in the list to make a level 3 tier storage. So tier 1 storage is a chest, an iron ingot, the gold nuggets, and quartz, and a redstone. So let's do 1, grab all of that. And then for level 2, well, you need a level 1. Now it's 2 gold ingot instead of gold nuggets, still quartz and this and a chest. So let's do this. And level 3, that one's expensive. Look at that. It's a chest. It's 2 gold block. And it's 2 block of quartz and 1 block of redstone. So like, this is not just a bit more expensive. This is, I want to say, almost exponentially more expensive. But you know what? We're only going to need 1 for now, so let's make 1. And now we can install this in here, and look at this. I can now put everything in here. So that was the completion of that quest, which gives me a smart wrench. And a smart wrench, see, it lets you turn machine and right click, pick them up for this module. So there's already 19 of 300 things in here. So that's not a lot. We're going to have to look into storage extension at some point, but for now it's going to be okay. The advantage is, if you see, I pushed everything in there because now I'm going to do my crafting from here. So the next thing is basic resource, now easier. Now I can get basic resource like water or stone much easier with this machines. So the igneous extruder lets you make machine and or, stones and or cobblestone and or obsidian all automatically. An aqueous accumulator lets you grab water out of thin air. So let's do these two. Like first, aqueous. Let's make this one first. And see, the crafting appears here, but I can't craft one because I'm missing glass and I'm missing the redstone servo. Did I not grab the glass? Ooh, I needed 3 glass that I forgot. So let's go grab 3 glass. 1, 2, 3. Let's transform these 3 glass into normal glass, and let's come back here now and show that in here. So first, we want to make the redstone servo. So 1 redstone servos, and it goes into our inventory. And then we can say aqueous accumulator with the bucket and the 2 glass, and 1 into our inventory. So the aqueous accumulator, you need to put next to water, and then it's going to start accruing water. So let me just show you. I don't have a tank, an ender tank yet. I haven't planned to make an ender tank. So this is full, this is full. I have a water tank here. I'm going to grab that one just to be able to show you, because I'm going to put that in an ender tank anyway, because I want the water to be brought anywhere. Then I'm going to need my 2 buckets. Oh, I put them in here. So let's grab 2 buckets right here. And let's grab 2 buckets of water. So water and water. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go downstairs and put it down here. See, like, it really doesn't matter. I'm just going to put it in the corner right here. I'm going to put the aqueous accumulator here, a water bucket there, a water bucket there, and a water tank right here. And see, magic infinite water. So this needs no power. And not only does it need no power, it doesn't take any of the water source block. So we finally have infinite water for free. So this water setup here is going to be able to go. I won't need that ever again. So that's another machine done. Now we need the igneous extruder. So igneous extruder right here. So that's made with 2 copper gear, a redstone reception coil. Let's craft 1 of those. Then we need a glass to invar the 2 copper gear that we have. Oh, I clicked the wrong recipe. So the unfortunate thing is that you do need to grab the right recipe, or you can just always replace it manually like that if it doesn't work. So igneous extruder. The igneous extruder is not that easy though. This one needs power. It needs water and it needs lava. But if you look, it can make basalt, can make cobblestone, can make stone directly, can make obsidian, can make granite, like all of these output. And if I look at the recipe, so the basalt needs a quarter bucket of lava and a bucket of water. We would never do that. The stone needs a bucket. Oh, no lava? It's not. It feels like there's something wrong, but maybe we never use lava. We basically just use water and the lava goes on top just to transform it. Same with the diorite and this. I honestly don't care about those. Obsidian, this one needs a bucket of each. And cobblestone, nothing and nothing. So it's also an infinite cobblestone creation, but at 400 RF. This one is how much RF? 1600. And the stone is 800. So that's kind of great for stone and for obsidian if we have enough lava. That being said, we have a way of making almost infinite lava. I say almost because I think, is it these that we can melt into lava? Let me check. Pulverize. Oh, these pulverize in magma cream. I never knew that. This is amazing. And okay, see, in the magma crucible with 40,000 RF, okay, that's really expensive. We can make a bucket of lava. So that can be transformed into lava. You know, a light well would probably be cheaper. And that makes basaltic magma, so that's not what we want. Yeah, so it would really be just that way. 40,000 RF. But with our magic trick that we found, it's not technically that expensive. So let's get back here. And that's another quest completed. So that's done. And finally, so the last quest I want to do as part of these quest line is the industrial machines. Why? Because this is going to take a while and this is going to be expensive. With one of those two alloys, I can make industrial machines. The first goal is to make plastic. So we need a tree fluid extractor to extract sap from wood. And then we need a latex processing unit to make plastic. So let's do these. So tree fluid extractor right here. So this is simple. It's the 6 stone, the iron gear, and the one of the furnace. So let's make one of these right here. And then plastic. No, not plastic. I forgot the name. So let's just go look. Latex processing unit. So right click. And let's search for latex processing unit. And this one needs 2 furnace, and that's the one that needs the machine case. So let's craft. Oh, I needed 3. I needed 1 more gear. So let's make that last gear. So basically, I said I needed 3 for sure, but it was 4. Well, that's the 4th one I need. And let's go back here. And by the way, you're going to notice after that, I have 4 iron ingot left. Why? Because those are the 4 iron ingot that I grabbed the 1 iron. I grabbed an iron gear from here. So that's the 4 would have been used to do that. Okay, so let me show you these two. These 2 machines, you know what? I'm going to need a fluid extractor. Nope, not here. Item impulse duct, item duct. You know what? I'm sure I made some fluid duct. What did I do with the fluid duct though? I'm sure that at some point I made some fluid duct. I just don't know what I've done with them. You know what? I don't want to waste any time, so let's just search for fluid duct. What do I need to make fluid duct? Hardened fluid duct. Don't really need the hardened one. Single. It's still a hardened glass. So you know what? I might as well make the hardened one. So I'm going to need a hardened glass and 2 invar ingot. I made some more invar here, so that's not going to be a problem. And I'm pretty sure I had pre-made some hardened. Yeah, right here. Let's come right here and do that. Like so. And then I want some servo. Wow, 1 iron nugget. So that's not enough. Let's split some iron into iron nugget. Let's grab 4 iron, 2 redstone, 2 glass, and we're going to make some servo. some basic servo. Why basic servo? Because we can always upgrade them later if we want to. Is it the reverse? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, perfect. That's 2 servos. And really? Okay, let's put that right there. For now, we don't have any block placer. We haven't made any, so let's come down here. And what I want to try to do is I'm going to put this machine right here and the wood in front, and that doesn't need any power. Oh, it does need power. Derp. Nope. Oh. Yes. Oop. Yeah, that's on. Perfect. Okay, so it does need power. So I need them somewhere here. So this would go like this. The tree fluid extractor. Huh? So let's turn that around with the smart wrench. Oh, the smart wrench doesn't work on that. Okay, so let's break it and let's put it down this way. This one is kind of reversed. So this one, you put the oak wood in front, and this one extracts latex from a wood with no power required. Then if I put a hardened fluid duct right here and a servo, I say ignored, it's going to push the latex in here, but I also need to push water in here. So look at this. I'm going to come down here. For now, I'm going to grab this water and I'm going to put it right here. Then I'm going to grab this and then grab that. Oh, and put it on top of this right here and servo right there, turn off. So technically, as you know, this would be an ender tank. It wouldn't be this tank because we want water. And this is a very expensive machine. So it's a good thing that we have free water now, because it's basically 1 bucket of water and 1 bucket of latex is going to make 1 little ball of plastic. So now I need power. You know what? Let's just do a quick cheat job. Grab this power. Let's put it right here and set export on this side. So now this is powered. Perfect. And you can see, oh, it's not a bucket of latex. I don't know how much latex it is. I think it's 10 maybe. Let's just tiny dry rubber. What's the recipe for tiny dry rubber? We get tiny dry rubber. Oh, it doesn't say the recipe. That's kind of sad. So basically the tiny dry rubber, 29, 30, 40, it's not transforming. 50, it's not transforming. So it's not 60. I'm just waiting to find how much it is before it makes. So about 72, I feel. I'm still waiting here because right now that's only 6. That's not enough. I need 9. And this, the way this works is the tree fluid extractor is extracting from this oak wood, and as it's extracting from this oak wood, it's breaking the wood. You see the breakage here? So at some point this wood is going to be broken and I'll need to put a new one. Ideally, these tree fluid extractor, you want to make more than one because they, as you can see, they're not the fastest machine you've ever seen. So you kind of, you kind of have to put more at a time. I'm just waiting for the 9th one because 9 dry rubber is going to make a tiny, 9 tiny dry rubber is going to make a dry rubber that we can then smelt into a plastic. You can't really do anything, I think, with just 1 plastic, but it's going to be enough for me to show you the plastic itself. So let's come back here. Let's look at the quest. It wants a real plastic. So in the factorizer, I'm going to make it in combine these into dry rubber, and then take this dry rubber and put it in the redstone furnace right here and grab a plastic. Let's go. Perfect. And grab a plastic. And we're waiting for it to detect, and it detected. Perfect. So now that we have plastic, it wants us to do the task pinky. Apparently, there is some pink slimy essence in each mob. A special machine can kill and extract this essence. I hope I will be able to use it. So we need to make a mob slaughter factory. The other thing it wants us to do is my compound. To make more alloys in compound, I need to make this compound maker I have developed. So compound maker. Let's come back here. So Pinky and Compound not Pinky. What was it called again? So Compound Maker and Mob Slaughter Factory. There's also a plant sower and plant gatherer. The industrial machines allow me to make farming easier so that we can finally automate the farming. But if I look at Compound Maker right here, this is going to need a machine casing. So this one doesn't need plastic. So this one we could already make if we want. We'll do that in the next episode. The Mob Slaughter Factory though, Mob Slaughter, that one, yeah, see that one needs 2 plastic. So we're definitely going to need more plastic than that. And then the farmer and sower, so farmer or farming station something. Oh, plant sower and plant gatherer. Let's just search for plant. So plant gatherer right here needs 2 plastic and a machine case. And plant sower needs another 2 plastic. And some more machine case. So I need a lot of Signalum. I'm going to have to start making a lot of Signalum, which means I'm going to need a pulverizer because I don't want to do that all by hand. So this is where we're going kind of in the next step. Now, the last thing I want to do in this episode, and it's running long, but I'm pretty sure I have the time to do it. So let's come down here, get rid of everything that we don't need. So let's grab all of this Litherite crystal because we needed 84 Litherite crystal. I want to get rid of 2 quests right now. I want to get rid of a new way of resource gathering and the even more easy resource. These 2 together I have a list for. So let's go right here and pull up my list. I'm not in the right place. Just 1 second, right here. Okay, so we want to craft 1 Void Resource Miner Controller Tier 1, 1 Void Botanic Miner Controller Tier 1, 1 Void Ore Miner Controller Tier 1, 24 Structure Frame Tier 1, 20 Structured Panel, 2 Laser Core, and 1 Clear Laser Lens. Which means we're going to need 4 Emerald, 156 Litherite Crystals, 24 Lapis Lazuli, 110 Basalt, 34 Glass, 75 Redstone, 72 Sticks, 72 Aluminum Ingot, 36 Steel Ingot, 35 Iron Ingot, 30 Iron Rod, 1 Obsidian, and 1 Sapling. Perfect. So let's get started with the aluminum. I'm going to need 75 Aluminum Ingots. So let's grab 1 stack, and that's 11 more. So 11 more. And I want to grab that first because the only place these chunks cook is in the redstone furnace. So I need to get that started ASAP. Then there's one thing missing from my list that I didn't put, okay? The reason I didn't put them is I didn't want to iterate them all, and I knew that it was not going to be a problem to get. So what I'm missing is 3 of each of these. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And oh no, that's the only one, the Ender Amethyst we don't need. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I knew that by now you would have a ton of those. So the reason I want these is that we're going to need to make 3 Exoria artifacts. So 1, 2, and 3, because each of the controller need an Exoria artifact, and it's going to consume it. So I need to get rid of it. So let's put the aluminum here, and let's continue with what we were saying. We were saying 72 sticks. Let's just grab 2 stacks. We were saying 75 redstone, which is also one of the reasons why I started more redstone. I knew this was going to be redstone intensive. So let's grab that. That's more than 75, so I'm just going to keep that for now. Then we need 24 lapis lazuli. Let's grab just the 24 that we need. 24. Then we need 110 basalt. So let's just grab 2 stacks because don't need to count the exact quantity right now. I need 34 glass, and I got 96 here. I'm just going to split this up and do like this and transform all of this into normal glass. Perfect. Then I need, what else? From my list, I also need 36 steel ingot. Let's split that and go to 36. Okay. Before I waste any more time, Let's go downstairs. I forgot to get this started. All of that aluminum is all to make wires. So I better get my wires started now because this is going to take a while. So let's show all of the aluminum on this so that it starts transforming into wire. And while we're here, let's put... Oh, that's kind of weird. I think there's a luck factor to how fast it transforms. And this is out of water, so now we need to go back downstairs. Put it here, let it fill with water. And just, as always, trying to do 26 things at a time because I want to try and be efficient and go as fast as possible. So let's put that here. And that's going to continue making more tiny rubber that I can factorize. Into a dry rubber that I can then cook. Oh, not compact. Factorize into a dry rubber that I can then cook in a redstone furnace. But it's going to have to wait just a little bit. 2 and 1. Perfect. Let's show that on here. Let's go back downstairs. Oh, and let's put all of the aluminum ingot back. And let's continue grabbing the resource. So after the 36 steel, we said 35 iron ingot. Ooh, I don't have enough iron. That's why I wanted to wait, because I thought I would have more by now. Okay, I'm good. So now I need the mold for the rod, because I need 30 iron rod. So I just want to make sure this doesn't go over. So I'm going to stay here to babysit it, because I don't want to waste anything on rod that I don't need. I'm still curious about these. Wow, 7,300. These are the best. I need to restart those for the gold pretty soon, but these are going very well. 23, 24. Just need to go to 30. 30. Perfect. Grab that, and let's make the rest into ingot. So now I have more than the iron that I needed. And the reason we made this much iron rod is that we need to transform all of these into iron bars. So let's do that right now. So it's taken care of. Now I need 1 obsidian right here. And we need 1 sapling. This is from outside right here. Let's go grab 1 sapling like so. And we should be good. Let's go back inside. Let's go down here and let's check where our aluminum wire is at. So that's probably where I'm going to be wasting a little bit of time. And that's kind of the source of everything we're making. So I kind of have to wait. You know what? I don't really have to 100% wait for it. Let's come here and let's get started. Let's push that, all of this right here. This and this. So first, let's search for controller. Tier 1. So like I said, let's just do the void ore miner for now. So for the void ore miner, we need a 4 litherite. But you know what? For the litherite, what I'm going to do is just... Hello? I'm going to make 12 right now because I know that I need 12. So 8 plus 4, that's 12. Let's show that back in here. Because, see, this needs 4, this needs 4, and this needs 4. Then they all need a diode, so let's make 3 diodes. So 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And let's put that there. And I think that we can then do the void ore control. Oh, interconnect. I still need to make interconnect. So 1 second. I need 6 interconnect, which needs a connector. Okay, so now I'm kind of stuck. So let's go back downstairs. Grab all of this aluminum. Whew. You know what? I'm having a bad doubt right now. Well, if I needed real aluminum, that was a screw up, and there's no point waiting for this aluminum. So let's run back upstairs because I do need the steel. So let's grab the steel. Steel, where's the steel? And for the steel, I think it's only 32 if I remember correctly. So let's just grab 32 for now. And if I needed all of the steel, I can always transform all of the steel later. So let's put the steel right here, and now let's go upstairs. Ah, way too high. So let's come back here. Okay, so as part of what we wanted to craft, these interconnect, we're going to need a couple, and these connector, we're going to make 32 craft of those. So I'm going to need 32 redstone wire coil. I'm going to do these first because it's only aluminum and redstone. So 32 of those. So 8, 16, 24, 32. Perfect. And now I kind of have to wait for the steel. So let's go downstairs. I'm going to need 32. And 32, as you've seen, needs... oh, I said 32 craft. What? Okay, so I just made 4 craft. That was not enough. So I'm going to have to, while I'm waiting, let's go back upstairs because I'm not done with that. So that was 8 craft, 8, 16, 30. Oh, that was 32 craft. What am I talking about? 30. No, that's not 32 craft. So if I say 8, oh, it really does make 8. So that's kind of like, it says craft 8, but it's not craft 8 because it basically crafted 8 total, not 8 sets of 4. So I needed 32 craft because I need to get 128 connector. So 128 is 2 stacks. So that's 2 stacks. Perfect. And now if I come back here for the connector, I need these. I need the same quantity of these. So let's go back downstairs, grab whatever's left, and that should be all of the steel that I've prepared. So let's come back here, push the steel in here, and let's go 64 and a second set of 64. Perfect, which brings me to connectors. And let's make all of these into connectors. Perfect. And now we should be able to continue. So let's make 6 interconnect for now. So 4, 5, 6. And because we have 6, we should be able to make 1 void ore miner connector. 1. Perfect. Which is what the recipe needed. So now I'm just concentrating on what the recipe needed. It needed 1 void ore miner controller tier 1. Now I need 24 structure frame tier 1. So let's come back here and do, you know what? Let's just search tier 1, structure frame tier 1. So that I'm going to need 24 of those. So 8. Huh? Where are all my other interconnect? Oh, okay. I didn't make all of the interconnect that I needed. Sorry. Let's craft 8, 16, 24. I'm just afraid that I'm going to do too many. So let's just do that quickly. So 12, 20, and we said we needed 24. So these are structure frame 1. So 24. Perfect. So 1 void ore miner controller, 24 structure frame. Let's search for structure panel. Structure panel now. Structure panel are made from basalt. Perfect. So this, we need 20. So 8, 16. Oh, I'm missing some connector. So let's make some more connector. Did I make two? I made too many. What did I make too many of? Oh no, I still have some stick. And I still have some aluminum wire. Oh, derp. Okay, so let me just continue that. I need how many more for 20? I need 8 structure panels, so I need 12 more. 12 more structure panel means 12 connector, 4, 8, 12. So I need 12 redstone wire, 4, 8, 12, and 12 of the MV wire, 4, 8. Oh, so I did need all of the steel. So let's grab all of the rest of the steel. Where is the rest of the steel? Oh, it's on me. So let's go transform these 4 into 8. Right here. Perfect. And you know what? I think it's not 4 that I'm going to need. It's 2 more. Let's just do 2 more in case. I feel that I don't know why, but I have a feeling that I miscalculated. Let's put those right here. And wait for this to be finished. 10. You know, even that I think is not going to be enough. Because that's 12, and I think... you know what? It might have been too much. Oh, boy. So let's do that. 8, 12, and then 12 connector, 8, 12, and then structure panel, 8, 12, so that's 20. So that worked. And now what else do we need? The last thing that we need is the 2 laser core. So let's search for laser. Oh, laser. Wow, laser core. Don't know how to write. So I need 2 laser core. 1 and 2. Okay, I needed more connector, which is why I need 4 more connector. So 1 more set of this. And 1 more set of the steel, which is going to give me the 4 connector. So I was really missing just a little bit of steel, like I said. That's 1 and 2. Perfect. And now I need a clear lens right here with 7 glass and just 1, and voila. So that's the craft for the new way of resource gathering, which unlocked 2 there's a claim, sorry. Let's claim. You need this because the digital guide tells you how to work the machine, and the assembler lets you assemble the machine. And now we have even more easy resource. It says, instead of getting ores, I can modify the controller to get also world gen blocks and botanic resource. So it wants us to make a void resource miner controller and a void botanic miner controller. So let's just say controller tier 1 again. So we made the void ore miner. It wants us to make the void resource, which is with an obsidian. So let's do that one with an obsidian, and a void botanic, which is 1, but with a sapling. So let's grab that one, and that's another quest completed. So basically, all of these need the exact same machine back here. It's just the top that changed. So if I really wanted to operate all 3 at the same time, I need to craft 48 more structure frame tier 1, 40 more structure panel, 4 more laser core, and 2 more clear laser lens. Now, if you look at these, if you right click the void ore miner, it tells you everything you can get from that. So litherite crystal with a crystal laser lens is 9%. A rhodium crystal that we're going to need, it's 9% with a crystal laser lens. You can get iron with a white laser lens. You can get gold, pulverized copper, and look at this. This is all of the resources that you can get. And it's not, let's say that I have a lime laser lens. It means I'm going to get bacterial shale more easily, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to get any filter coal. It doesn't prevent. It means this is going to be preferred, and I think that the filter coal would default to the 1.5. But these are all of the resources, 9 page of them, that we can get from the void ore miner. From the void resource miner, we can get cobblestone, granite, andesite. Like, none of this really matter. Maybe the gravel, we could get grass block, doesn't matter, puzzle. Like, there's not really anything here maybe other than the obsidian. So maybe a purple laser lens, clay, magma rack, maybe magma rack to be able to make some more redstone. But like, if I look at this basalt, there's nothing really much. Oh, the mica is going to be interesting at some point. We're going to need mica at some point, so we're probably going to use that to get mica. Glow-tite sand, like, just quickly looking at it, it's probably not that useful. And then finally, the void botanic miner. See, that one's going to get us wood. Really don't care. Like, I think that's the one that there's absolutely no reason to use. If I look at all of this, maybe for some of the flowers, remember that I could stop the rain with a sunflower. So maybe if, see, I don't even know which one's preferred. But when you look at this, there's really nothing that I feel I want to do. So I know I'm going to need this one for the mica at some point. Let me put all of this in here. I know I'm not going to need it for the mica, but for the other stuff, I don't really see the need. So we've unlocked now even more ores, and this is to go with another crafting level. I'm not going to read that. I'm not going to get into that soon, but we've also unlocked additional machines, which is with one of those 2 alloys, I can make even more additional machine. For that, I need an iron casing. Let's look at the iron casing. So the iron casing, you've guessed it, is also with multi-block. This one is with 26 iron sheet metal and a block of lumium and amber. And if you remember, the lumium was made out of, let's just start again. The lumium blend, which was made from tin dust, silver grit, and energized glowstone. This is getting annoying for me, honestly. Like, I want to make these recipes easier. So one of the thing I want to do is an alloyer. The alloy mixer, because the alloy mixer lets you mix multiple things together to make a liquid that you can then cast. So see, I can make liquid Signalum. So if I wanted to make liquid Signalum, I could have a melting crucible and melt some silver in one, some copper in the other, some redstone in the other, and dump into the alloy mixer to make Signalum. That would then dump into making the ingot. Can also make bronze. I can make Inderium. I can make Invar directly. So Invar and Electrum doesn't really mind. The one that doesn't require an energized glowstone or a redstone, I can make easily in the induction smelter without using a blend. But for the other one, being able to make them without using a blend is kind of easier. So that's one thing I would like to make so that I can get those easier. I also want to make my pulverizer. I'm just curious if I can make the pulverizer. Like the idea of saying that this would be done with. So I would need another intricate circuit. So you know what? I think I can do all that. Let's just do it quickly. I need 3 gold. 1, 2, 3. I need another circuit because I've made multiple circuit already. Let's split that into 9. Let's make another one right here. Oh, stop wrong clicking everywhere. So this, oh, I'm gonna have to go on for more acid soon. Then I need some copper, 8 copper to be exact. Not 9, 8 into 2 gears. So that's not part of my list, but it's kind of an easy recipe. I need 1 flint. What else do I need? No, I need 2 flint and a piston. And as you've known, I've made multiple piston in the past, so I have some already ready. So let's grab all of this. Let's come back here and use our new setup. I really love this new setup. I use it the most I can. So let's do 1 of this, and then we can come here and say do this. And always remember to replace this and 1 and a pulverizer. So having a pulverizer here, super good. Now, one of the things I want to do is I want to remove these machine. Basically, what I'm thinking of doing is I want to put these machine around here, like maybe down this wall. I think I'm going to put the machine down here. And as you've seen below, I've put the power setup right here. Oh, I thought I'd put it 1 back. I put it 1 here, so the line of machine would have to be here. You know what? I'm just going to put some power around, but basically I'm going to open this up because I want to have the power going through it and just be able to connect all of these machines in a row. I want to stop using this power up method right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the 2 power mill for the void ore miner. So I'm not going to go into a time lapse for this episode because it's a bit long and I've prepared everything I wanted, but I haven't set up what I wanted. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my next episode, and the next episode is just going to be a bit more chill. There's not going to be any other quests moving forward. I'm a liar. I should never say that. Next episode, we're going to get rid of long distance transfer, power of choice, and we're going to craft our first jetpack so that we can start jetpacking wherever we want. But then we're going to use the time to set up the void ore miner, and we're going to also set up the farm. Like, we didn't do this for no reason. I'd like to set up that farm now that we have infinite water. We're going to make some ender tank for the water because we need to bring the water everywhere. So if you look here, ender tank, we're going to make some of these. They're also iron intensive. What's my iron situation? 6 iron ingot here. Well, that's my biggest problem right now, honestly, is the quantity of iron. I'm kind of running out of iron, which is why I can't do anything. So for sure, one of the things that we're going to do with the void ore miner is if I come here to the void ore miner, I want to put a white laser lens. So we're going to put the laser lens with a bone meal because I want to have more chance of getting iron to begin with, because iron is a big problem from me. Even though I have 6 of these working full time, they're still not enchanted though. I'm not getting enough iron for my taste. Like, this is not backing up. I would have wanted it to back up. And honestly, I was even thinking of also putting 6 of these in that, because maybe it's going to be easier getting the gold directly from the void ore miner. I don't know, but I have 127 gold, but only 39 iron. And iron's really my most limiting factor right now. So what can I end on? Technically everything's in my inventory, so there's nothing much, there's nothing much to show, but I have this. So let's go grab this, come over here, and we're going to end on that, my pulverizer and my modular storage. And like I said, next episode, we're going to be setuping a lot of machines and rearranging things with power so that we can power everything that we want to use. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now!